We saw Germany take down Japan, and y'all, Germany is a team to, okay? Germany is a team to beat because Satou Sabally is back, okay? Satou Sabally is back. The last 2 games, I think she has been playing well. And we about to face her on Sunday. We are about to face her on Sunday. Today, Germany beat Japan. And yes, Japan is a shorter team. Same thing when Team USA beat Japan. But I thought Satou Sabally did her thing. And guys, the thing that makes me think that Satou Sabally is actually back now is the fact that she did not just do 3-point shots. She actually got to the basket, actually was sort of playing her normal game. Take it with a little bit of a grain of salt. Absolutely take it with a little bit of a grain of salt because she was playing against Japan, a team that is way, way, way short. So that absolutely is a thing that you all have to keep into consideration. But the fact that we saw Satou Sabally playing a normal basketball game, not just chucking up threes. She actually was getting twos and was actually playing like a normal game. It looked like a normal game from when Satou Sabally was with Dallas last year. It looked normal for her. 33 points. She was 3 of 4 from the 3-point line. Had 6 rebounds, 3 assists. Yeah, Satou Sabally did her thing. Absolutely did her thing. And once again, I continue to be impressed. I continue to be impressed by Alexis Peterson. I thought once again she played fantastic for Team Germany, running the floor and really just sort of being PG1 for this team. So yes, absolutely, Satou Sabally was the most important player on the team today. Alexis Peterson was the second most important player. A player who did not play today because I think she's still hurt, and we'll see ultimately what happens with Niara Sabally. She did not play today, and so we'll see if she actually ends up playing on Sunday because they're going to need her on Sunday. They're absolutely going to need her on Sunday. It cannot just be Satou and Alexis versus Team USA on Sunday. But to me, Satou's back, maybe. Again, this was with Japan, so we kind of have to take it with a little bit of a asterisk mark to it because they're a lot shorter than players that Satou is usually used to playing. So we'll see if against Team USA, Satou actually plays like she did last year with Dallas, or if she goes back to just shooting threes. Because if Satou goes for threes over everything, they're losing. All right, they're losing. Yeah. Thanks for that, Jay. Yep. Niara has a concussion, which I really do think she could be back. Should be back, I think. For Team USA for the Team USA game on Sunday. I think that should be enough time for concussion protocol. Though to be honest with you, I am not quite sure what concussion protocol actually looks like. All right, another game that happened today is the fact that Team Australia finally got a W. They ended up beating Canada 70-65. A thing to note is that Sammy Wickham, guys, she had a double-double. She showed up and showed out for Australia today. 19 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists. She absolutely did her thing. They took care of the ball, and they got the job done against Canada. Let's continue on. We have France versus Nigeria, guys. Nigeria was riding high after beating Australia, and they should have been because they played a great game against Australia. But this was a wake-up call. France is playing like France. Like they're absolutely doing their thing. And guys, the reason why they're doing their thing, is because they are led by the Gabby Williams. Gabby Williams continues to be fan-freaking-tastic. Ultimately today, she finished the game with 14 points. She, of course, when you think about Gabby Williams, not only do you think about her scoring, you also think about her ability to play defense. She had 6 steals in today's game, 7 assists for Gabby Williams. And guys, there was a play. There was a crazy pass that Maureen Johannes passed today, and I was like, you know what? That's the Maureen Johannes we know and love. That's the Maureen Johannes we know and love. Maureen Johannes ultimately finished the game with 15 points. She had 5 assists in this game as well. Guys, I just love to see a Maureen Johannes pass. I think she is just one of the she is so fun and electrifying. And I'm gonna see if I could try to find that. I want to see if I could try to find that real quick. I want to see if I'm gonna try to put it in post. It was a Maureen Johannes was running down the court. It was a fast break opportunity. She looked to her right, jumped up in the air, and passed a dart of a pass to her teammate. It was a bounce pass straight to her teammate to go to, or no, I'm sorry, was it a bounce pass? I don't know, bounce, or it was either a bounce or a chest pass to her teammate, straight up for a layup. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is Maureen Johannes. This is what she does. I really enjoyed watching this when she played for the the New York Liberty last year. She's just fun. She's just crafty. You love to see it. So Maureen Johannes did her thing as well. She had 15 points, making stuff happen for Team France. They did, dominate. They really did dominate against Team Nigeria. And guys, I'm not surprised by this 1 second, because yes, Team Nigeria is a good squad. However, France they're at home, they are just absolutely dominating. I love it. Maurice says, whoever said that yesterday was right. When once Quita stops talking, it looks like a freeze frame. That is hilarious. I've been looking back at my live streams, and sometimes I use my live streams for I end up putting my live streams as a separate video. I cut out a clip and make that a separate video. And the thing I've noticed when I watch back my videos is I say a lot of filler words a lot. A lot of the words I use is filler words. I say a lot of I say a lot of uhs, I say a lot of you knows. And I am trying to work on that. And so what I'm doing now is, I don't catch it all the time, but what I'm trying to do now is do a lot more pauses so I don't say filler words. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, because it feels a little unprofessional to just sort of say, all the time. And that's how I talk. That's me. But at the same time, I know that as a listener, it may not be that great to listen to. So that's why I do a lot of pauses. I do a lot of pauses now, primarily because of that, to sort of avoid all of the filler words that I tend to do. So if I'm searching for something and my mind can't figure out stuff to say, I got to figure it out. And I try to pause and not say anything until I, start talking, It's a work in progress. I'll probably always be the and and a lot girl, I just said it again. Saturn Frost says, you say a lot. I do. I do say a lot. I do. I say a lot. That's a good word. That's a good word. Yeah, Kalu is she's a baller. She is a straight up baller. Zini Kalu. She ultimately had 18 points in today's game. She led the squad for Team Nigeria. And guys, I really do hope that we do see some of these players on Team Nigeria in the WNBA, because I think they do have a lot to offer. I really do think they have a lot to offer. All right, guys, let's continue on to Belgium and USA, which we talked about earlier. Final score of that game was 87 Team USA, 74 Team Belgium. All right. Let's finish up talking about this top performers, and then we're gonna get into Paige Beckers, because there's some Paige Beckers news that I really want to talk about. And some of y'all are talking about it already, so I'm gonna ignore y'all comments until we get to that. Part. Okay. All right. I'm gonna ignore y'all comments until we get there. So let's talk about the top performers for game day 2. So we saw all these teams play today. As I said earlier, Gabby Williams did her thing for Team France. She ultimately finished the game with 14 points, 7 assists, 6 steals. Sammy Whitcomb was fantastic as well for Australia. She had 19 points, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, which is very, very nice. Again, a double-double on assists. That's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. We had Satou Sabally, 33 points, 6 rebounds, 65% from the field. She did her thing today, and I love to see it. Can I stop talking in cadence? All right. Sometimes I crack myself up, which is kind of loserish, but I like it. Okay, anyway, let's continue on. We got Brianna Stewart. Stewie had 26 points today, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. And Asia Wilson had 23 points, 13 rebounds, and 3 steals. So those were your top performers for day 2 of women's basketball. All right.